Good to see you. Good to see you. You doing well? Yes, sir. Welcome to Atlanta. Thank you. And yeah, good things are happening. So it's just really what do I think is best for the city is so like transit. That you have this big town that's full of transit people, then you have this small town, Tempe, where it was ASU football. Yeah, 100%. Usually you only get one opportunity to be a head coach. I mean, sometimes you get multiple, but usually you only get one opportunity. So I knew, and when we took it over, it was in a different place. It was just different. A different scenario than most of the times when you take over a job. So I knew it was going to be challenging. I knew it was going to be difficult. And, but at the same token, I really felt like I understood the city enough, understood the place enough that every job put me in a different city. I may be a horrible coach. Like, that's the reality. That's the nature of college athletics, is the fit is so important. And me understanding the place here, I think it helped the fit and helped the transition, because I just understand what the school and the city is about, and you're recruiting to the school. So you want people who understand that like you understand it. So I think my knowledge of the place definitely helped.
So is in fact you were able to turn it so fast.
I don't know. I know people think it's like a cliche. I don't want to take credit. Like, I truly don't think we're winning because of me. I truly think we're winning because we hired an unbelievable staff, and then we have unbelievable kids, like very unique kids that are so internally motivated. Does my energy definitely, obviously, if somebody walks in with a frown on their face every day, like, the energy's gonna be bad. So of course but I think we recruited kids who have that energy, and they're the ones that create that energy around the program, and I'm just a byproduct of it. That is my personality. So we do recruit guys with that personality more than probably the next school. Like, if somebody walks in and they're not, and I don't get a good vibe, I'm like, this isn't the guy for us. He's an unbelievable player. He's probably going to go beat our butt somewhere. Doesn't mean he's good for us and what we're looking for. We're looking for a very unique person and a good person that just loves like life. They like enjoy showing up and like, oh, I get to go work harder than anybody today. I want that. Like, that's the personality we want, and I think that's really why the culture is the way it is.
I doubt you're thinking of it that way. How are you thinking of it?
Yeah, we are. I mean, there's no doubt we're playing with house money. I mean, to say we're not is just a lie. Like, nobody expected us to be here. But if you're a competitor and you wake up a day not wanting to compete versus the very best, then something's wrong with you. Like, our guys got to this point because they're ultra competitors, not because they're ever satisfied. So just because you're playing with house money doesn't mean you should be satisfied. Like, we should be driven every single day to be the best version of ourselves. Repeat. And, I get asked about it all the time. Like, have you reflected? No, I haven't reflected. We're playing games. Like, I haven't reflected yet. When the season ends, I'll be able to reflect. Right now, it's about doing whatever we can to be the best version of us today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. And eventually we'll sit back and we'll reflect, and I'll probably look back and be like, holy cow, look what we just did. But not right now.
It was very.
Have some friends over, watch the game, enjoy this. Buy your season tickets for next year. We got to build on this year. Just like I tell our staff and our players, we don't want this to be a flash in the pan. We don't want people showing up outside of when we depart to be once a year. We want that to be a norm. We want Arizona State football to be the front of sports in the Valley. So get involved however you can. Wave your flags. Say "Go Devils" to people wherever they're at. Wear your shirts for the next few days, and go Devils.
Go Devils. Good luck.
So it's going to be a game where we just got to go do what we got to do and just execute and take care of the ball. But, I do feel like we're getting overlooked always. But, it's something that we carry as a chip on our shoulder as a team, and it's kind of our identity. Yeah, I mean, why would you not? It's the biggest stage in college football as of right now, until you win the next one. And we're all here for one goal, and we're all here together. And, we haven't had any nerves throughout the whole season, so why would it change now? Yeah, I mean, that's what we've lived from since day one. So it's just going to bring more fuel to the fire and more passion and everything like that. So it's what we lived with, and we're ranked last and everything like that. And every single game, we're always the underdog, and so it's just something that we've lived by in our motto. It's just going to help us play better. It's just super special, being in this city. We have an opportunity to bring such a big fan base in and, be able to do this for Coach Dillingham and the staff and all the players and everything like that. So, it's special to be able to be in this situation and, bring everybody along with us. I'll just say playing for the people in the facility, everybody comes to work every single day, and we all got love for each other, and every single day we show up, we're really happy to be there. It doesn't feel like work. We're happy to go practice and sit in those meetings with each other. So I just say, it's just the real relationships that we've built from the ground up that is the biggest catalyst for our success.
I'm not too worried. We're gonna, play our game and play ball. He gets emotional for sure because he loves the game just as much as I do, if not even more. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is in that running back room. I've really changed from last year to this year. Just the fact that I'm trying to be a big brother to them and help them understand how this game goes and how the fact that you're not the best until you're the best, and those guys all think they're the best, just like I do, and that's why I love that room, and I love that their confidence level is so high, and they're going to be successful in the future. But being big brother to them has meant a lot to me because it's changed the way I look at the game of football and look at my teammates because I understand the impact I can be on them. Yeah, I mean, you got to have fun with the guys. Like Coach Dillingham says, you got to have more fun, working harder than anybody in the country. And, that just, as long as you're comfortable, the funny side is going to come out, the mean side is going to come out. All your different sides are going to come out, and those guys are going to take what they want out of that. But the fact that he takes it that I'm funny is pretty cool.
How do you describe his money stuff?
Everybody, I know all the fans and stuff just want to say bruiser. Obviously, that's the first thing that you see, but people don't see the athleticism it takes. Because I know a lot of big backs that just like to hit and stuff. They don't last long, and they don't have the career yards that he does. He's I'm not gonna say sneaky athletic, but he's agile. Like if you see a lot of his runs when he takes that first initial hit, he's able to get his hand down and literally do like a breakdance move on the ground, keep his balance and keep going. And then he's lost some weight this year. He has a quicker burst, and he can make people miss in the open field too. He's not just looking to truck stick. He just does that just because he wants to and has fun doing that. But he's elusive, and obviously he can catch the ball. He has great hands, and he's more than just a bruising back. His style is it's just a highlight tape style. Like he's just gonna put on a show for you. He's gonna give the fans their money's worth when they come and watch him stuff. So I have fun watching him. I feel like I got the best tickets in the stadium when I'm out there blocking for him stuff. So he's awesome and fun to play with.
It also
Scott's an easy dude to coach because you don't have to do too much with him to get him motivated. Like he's already such a motivated individual. I don't even know what really goes on Scott's head. It's just like when we get in that between those lines and that clock starts rolling, he just turns into scat. Out the field he's Cam, but he turns into scat quick when he gets on that field stuff. So yeah, we hear all the number one defense, a lot of stuff, and we're obviously taking that very seriously just because they're very formidable opponents. So, but scat, you kind of just let him roll. He's one of those players you don't try to do too much with. You kind of just all right, go do what you do. So we just kind of let him. You're gonna see on Wednesday stuff. So you're gonna see exactly what he's thinking on Wednesday.
Everybody got to do their job. We got to do everything Coach Ward's asking us to do. We got to be able to make adjustments. Yeah, we're here. We're a really good team, and we're not scared to compete. We don't care what team you are. We're gonna come out there like we're the better team, and I think that's what we were gonna show on Wednesday. It means a lot, you know what I'm saying? I never thought staying here this long we would ever be here, but it just means everything to just be able to have my final here at ASU, to be a winning season and in the Peach Bowl in the playoffs. Playoffs used to be 4 teams, so I never really even thought about being in the playoffs. So just to be able to stay here and make the playoffs, it makes me very happy with my decision.
Yeah, I think they're both pretty good quarterbacks. Obviously, Quinn, he's experienced, played in a lot of games, a lot of big games there. He makes a lot of good throws, has a strong arm, and with their offense with Coach Sarkisian, and the personnel that they have explosive guys over there. He tries to put them in one-on-one situations, get the ball to his playmakers, things of that nature, and then they do a lot of stuff, with motions and things of that nature. So, I think it's definitely, a good challenge for us, going up against them, and I think it's going to be a competitive game. He's a great coach, great guy. He's a great motivator. Has high energy. Is going to be on you each and every day, push you to be the best. And then at the same time love you up. And be there and have a relationship with him. So he's a great guy, great coach. Nah, yeah, no, it does. It definitely does. Because I've been on the other side. I've wore that jersey, things of that nature. I'm from Texas. Everybody knows that's like the school and it's school in the state. So it's like I went there and then going somewhere else and being able to play against them, especially in a game of this magnitude. Like Peach Bowl, college football playoffs. Just kind of what you dream of. Storylines that you kind of dream of, really. So it's just a blessing, really.
Talk to them anytime. I mean, we're always in the coach's office, so we need to go sit in Coach Dilly's. I mean, it's gonna be fun. We like to stop the run. They like to run the ball, so it's gonna be a test for both sides of the ball for sure. I mean, I don't think people really expect the D-line to do much or even the defense to do much, but like I said, it is what it is. We're just gonna keep doing what we have to do, sticking to the process, and making sure we do our job, our 111, and just see what the outcome is. Oh, for sure. That's our culture. We've been doing that from the get-go. Started last year when Coach Ward came, and I mean we're not planning on stopping it. So each week we're just making sure we get more in shape, continue to get better. I mean everybody on this team loves football, so like you really don't have to tell people to run to the ball. Everybody enjoys playing football. So I mean it's not hard to run to the ball. You see the ball, you go get the ball. I mean it's just like people buy into the culture when you enjoy what you're doing. So everybody's bought into what Coach Dilly and Coach Ward have brought to us. And we're just taking it week by week, continue to improve.